So hi, we've got Tim Harcourt here, the Airport Economist and also the Cheif Economist of Austrade. Tim, we've had a couple of questions on the blog that we'd just like to ask you for our fellow readers out there. So the first question is, Tim, surely the government's plans for internet filtering will damage the competitiveness of Australian export by raising costs?
Well, it's a bit of a balancing issue here because in some ways the government's concerned about child protection and internet porn and so on, which is fair enough, so they want to look at filters. On the other hand, we want obviously fast speed internet. I'm sure we can come up with a creative way to ensure that exporters get good internet connections, but we still look after our social issues, and that's the great challenge of public policy, balancing economic and social dimensions.
Cool. And another question is from Kevin Cox. Some governments are using quantitative monetary easing to stimulate their economies, yet they still insist on using the banks to create more money by buying bad loans with the newly printed money. Why not give the money directly to those in the community who will build assets like renewable energy plants?
Well, standing here in the Crown Casino, I've got certain reservations about giving people direct money on occasions, but I think the important thing we have in Australia is that we have central bank independence and we have APRA in terms of regulation, and for the most part the Australian banking system has been relatively sound, and that's why we've done it. It's quite an important principle to have central bank independence, that way you get an independent monetary policy, and our reserve banks perform very well by international standards.
Very good. Cool. And how are you enjoying it here at Future Summit?
I've a great time. I've learned how to Twitter, and I've been blogging and having a great old time. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Tim.
Thanks, mate. Bye.